What's up, Moto fans? Michael here at Moto Machines, and today we are continuing the Tenere 700 build series with an overview of the entire Pyramid Plastic lineup. As you can see, there are quite a bit of products on the table here in front of me, so I'm going to throw some timestamps in the description down below, so if you're interested in a specific product, you can just skip ahead to it. Now, Pyramid Plastics has been making aftermarket motorcycle accessories for quite some time now, and they are most notably known for the Extenda Fenda. Now, this is a relatively simple product, but it's very effective. It basically attaches to the rear of your front fender on your motorcycle and will provide extra coverage for crucial components like your radiator and your headers. Now, this is a 145mm extension, so it's quite long, and there's two ways to attach it. You can either use the supplied stick fit pads, which if you clean the underside of your front fender really well with the supplied alcohol wipe, then you won't have any issues with the stick fit. But if you want a more permanent or mechanical fit, you can drill through the front fender as well as this and use the supplied pop rivets. Next up, we have another very simple but effective product, and it is the frame caps. Now, these little bad boys are really more for cosmetics than anything else, and they basically just fill in the hole that is left where the bolt goes through the swing arm and the frame of your motorcycle. Now, not only is this going to clean up the look of your Tenere 700, but it is also going to prevent dirt and other grime from filling that hole and just being an eyesore, really. As we move on to practicality, we have the Infill panels. Now, these are designed to replace the clear plastic panels on either side of the Tenere 700's OEM windscreen. And what these are going to do is not only black out those panels and make them look a little bit better, but they also have a very nice upward sweep here, and that is going to help deflect wind away from you and keep it off your torso and your shoulders and part of your helmet as well. Another wind deflection item is the wind deflectors themselves. Now, these are made out of the same material as your windshield, and they bolt onto either side of the Tenere 700. And basically what it's going to do is just deflect the wind away from your legs and part of your torso as well. It has a very aggressive upward sweep to it, and that is going to really help keep the wind off of you. They've also got this really nice it's not a dark smoke, it's more of a light smoke tint to them. So they blend in really nicely with the bike. Next up on the list, we have the Handguard extensions. Now, the name for these are quite literal. They're going to extend your handguards vertically. Now, this is going to do a couple things for you. Number one is it's going to increase the wind protection for your hands, as now the wind has to go over your hand and it can't get directly to it. And this is going to be great for colder weather riding because your hands are going to stay warmer for longer. And if you have heated grips on your bike, it's going to make a nice little oven for you. Number two is that it's going to protect your hands from other debris, brush, branches, and other stuff you might encounter off-road. And because it has a durable textured finish on it, the scuffs and damage are going to blend into the finish a little bit better than they would if it was just a matte finish without any texturing, to help it keep it nicer looking for longer. Next up, we have the chain guard. Now, this attaches behind the chain to the axle block. And basically what it's going to do is protect your wheel from overspray, from chain wax, and just keep it cleaner overall. It is made of steel, so it is extremely durable and has a very nice black powder coated finish to it. Last but not least, we have the rear hugger. Now, on adventure bikes, they don't typically come with rear huggers, and sometimes it can leave it looking a little bit unfinished. And this is going to fix that. It is matte black, it has a slightly textured finish, and it is going to not only complete the look of your motorcycle, but it's also going to help keep the underside of the Tenere 700 cleaner as well, because there's far less road spray being sprayed up onto the bottom of the bike basically. But other than that, let's show you how to install everything. As you can see, Pyramid Plastics has quite the lineup for the Tenere 700. Now, we didn't really run into any hangups except for one product, and that was the wind deflectors. And we only had this hangup simply because we have so many different accessories from different manufacturers on the Tenere that sometimes it is a roll of the dice as to whether or not everything is going to fit perfectly or not. And the only real issue we had with the wind deflectors was because we're running the extreme tank guards from Pepco and Becker, this cross beam here blocked the wind deflector from being able to bolt at the bottom. Now, all we did really was just take a little Dremel or a file and just sand or file down a little U out of the wind deflector, which I'll show you that on the screen, to get it to fit around this beam here or bar. And that was really it. That's all we really had to do. So thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got for you guys today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in more content like this, hit that bell notification to stay up to date on all the latest Moto Machines madness. Ride safe.